As Maggie Vespa reporting, a Louisiana man, meantime, faces half a dozen charges after police say he shot at a group of kids who were playing hide and seek. A 14-year-old girl who was hit in the back of her head is recovering. Detectives say several kids were playing in the area and were hiding on the man's property. Police say David Doyle told them he saw shadows outside his home. Doyle says he got his weapon and began shooting when he saw people running away from his home.
The clock is ticking. Can a deal be reached on the debt ceiling before it's too late? President Biden set to meet with congressional leaders to reach some sort of deal. Alexandria Hoff previews the high-stakes showdown.
President Biden hosts a high-stakes meeting today with congressional leaders at the White House, trying to strike a deal to raise the Treasury's debt ceiling as the nation inches closer to its credit limit.
The Republicans are now in charge of the House. The Democrats are going to have to negotiate with Speaker McCarthy to reach a responsible outcome here.
Both sides refusing to budge. House Republicans passed a bill to raise the debt ceiling, but it also reins in government spending. President Biden says he's willing to reduce the deficit through tax hikes on wealthier Americans and corporations.
There is no plan B. Our plan is for Congress to act to address the debt limit without conditions, just like they've done 78 times.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen saying that there could be a default as early as June 1st, leaving the Treasury without enough money to pay the country's bills.
We should not get to the point where we need to consider whether the president can go on issuing debt. This would be a constitutional crisis.
Republicans arguing that the White House has created an economic crisis. 43 GOP senators signing a letter to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer last week, writing, quote, "Our economy is in free fall due to unsustainable fiscal policies. This trajectory must be addressed with fiscal reforms." The House has taken a responsible first step in coming to the table with their proposals. It is imperative that the president now do the same.
That was Alexandria Hoff reporting. Now, the U.S. has never defaulted on its debt. Both the White House and Speaker McCarthy say they have no plans to let a default occur.
Astronomers say they've spotted a new cosmic surprise outside of our solar system.